What up? This is Chess Plays Gabe. You already know what it is. And before we jump into it today, I just gotta say, I had to take like a 5-day hiatus from my Road to 2000 series. Unfortunately, my house stopped having Wi-Fi suddenly, and that basically uprooted my entire plan. Luckily for me, I thought ahead, and I was already like 8 days of uploads ahead, so I'm still gonna be about 3 days ahead, so you guys will see no rupture in uploads, but you might see a little rupture in skill. So I just wanted to put that out there. But let's just jump right into it. We're going to be playing against Kaz 1563 from Kazakhstan. And look at this connection. Wow. Very low lag. Apparently the best Wi-Fi in the entire building now. I sure as hell hope so, because my God, that was a completely terrible position to be in. Now, they are allowing me to play my gambit, which I've learned recently from some players that are a lot stronger than me that not a lot of people really know this gambit. And they do take, which means I can play c5. Now, if this is the first time you're seeing this gambit, it probably is because it's very rare. You're like, wait a minute, you just gave up one pawn, and then you gave up a second pawn, seemingly for no reason. But look at the board closely. What did that pawn open up? That pawn opened up an attack for the queen. Now, this is an interesting move. This actually is one of the best moves in the position after you take with the bishop. But what I tell myself in this position is, fuck the knight. We're saying, fuck the knight. I don't care about this knight, because as soon as you take, I'm going to be playing this check. And the only way for you to stop me from taking this bishop afterwards is by blocking with the knight, and then I'll take the knight with my pawn. And then it gets into this very complicated position where they could desperado, I could take, they could... and then I'm going to take this way, and then I'm going to put this here. Okay, so they take with the queen. They do not want my free knight. That's very interesting. Now, if I go here, they're just going to go here. So maybe the move, it's not to protect this, because now they can take here and here. Maybe the move is just to go back. Maybe that is the move. I guess I could go here, takes. No, that doesn't work. Wow, I haven't really seen the queen take in this position before. That's pretty interesting. But I mean, essentially what we're saying is we're just going to play an even game now, because I guess they are just truly just up a pawn now in this scenario. But there's opportunities to play here. Obviously, you can't immediately attack my rook, which would be frozen back here. But now I'm going to play this move. And I'm just going to continue developing, kind of just like not really worrying about it too much. This is not a move because it's defended 3 different ways. Actually, 4 different ways if you count the king. And now I'm going to play... I think I'm going to play just knight c6. Or I could play this, actually, first. Let's play this. Let's get the bishop out of here. If they go here, I'm just going to take, and then I'm going to go here. The whole idea is to kind of not allow the bishop to take this and have this strong knight here attacking this pawn, push this, maybe get my bishop out. I don't know. There are many ideas in this position. I don't know if I'm playing the right moves. I'm just going to play them with confidence, and we're going to go from there. I'm going to really act like I've played this position a million times, because that's sometimes how you can win in chess. Now, they could go here, for sure. Then I would take their queen. I just have a tiny bit more tempo. If I spend a move pushing this pawn, though, I just feel like it's going to be a little too slow. Oh, I just had this, didn't I? Oh, I still have this. No. Here, they just retreat. So that's not a move. But I could still... Wait a minute. Check here. Take. Yeah, I can't take. Okay. So I could go here. I don't really want them to jump in, because now they're basically... Actually, no. Here, I go check. And then they go here. And then what? Then what? Let's push. Oh, wait, no. I can't go check. Their knight is there, you idiot. Dingus. I think if here, I could probably play this check first. But the main idea in this line is basically to get my queen to this square. So maybe actually moving my knight here was not the best move, because I actually want my queen on this square, so that I'm constantly threatening this checkmate. And the knight, I mean, the only way to stop it is to kind of weaken your king. There's no ideas of this, right? No, because they just take the queen. I was thinking like takes, I could pin, but that doesn't really do anything. So now they've castled. It seems like they've kind of gotten out of danger here. And my question to myself is, where do I go? This is not really a threat because I can just move my rook. So I'm thinking the better move is to just get my bishop developed and castle. But this seems fairly passive. This opens up the position, which does not look that good. This may be a move. No, because the queen's always going to be there. I could also just go here, but then that would defeat the purpose of this move. Dang. I think this e6 move is actually very bad, now that I think about it, because I needed to play g6, and I still need to play g6. They're going to play this, most likely, and going to force me to move. Yeah, I should have played g6. I should have played g6. That actually aligns with the whole plan of the opening, I think, as well. Because in a lot of Alekhine's openings, you get this this dark squared fianchetto bishop hitting along this diagonal. I mean, if they... Okay, they're just going to not play this move. That's fair. But that does allow me to fianchetto, so let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, I see now. Now this is a double threat. I see. Probably should have thought about that a little bit harder. Although... Okay, here I could just give up the exchange. I cannot allow them to do this, because then my queen is it's not completely trapped, but that is a terrible position to be in. So if I were to just take, or let's say take, here I could even, okay, but I could play check first. Then they'd have to take with the pawn, because they can't take with the queen, because then I take your knight. So... Okay, so yeah, okay, maybe I take this first. Actually, this also opens up this attack. So here, if you take, I can go... I can't take the knight, though. All right, I think I'm going to take. I think I'm not in a good position here. Oh, actually, that defends, too. Okay, there's a lot of weird stuff going on right now. But the thing is... It's still not a good position for me. I can almost guarantee that. I can almost guarantee this is not a winning position for me. They do take. And is there any world where I don't go down in exchange? Actually, what am I doing? That just loses a piece. What am I doing, man? I told you guys, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. I guess I could go here. Is there any way I could like take this? I don't think so. Takes, check, they just take. Takes is probably even worse. Actually, wait, takes, they take here first. Yeah, I think I have to take this. No, because if takes, they're threatening this. And then here, check. Here, and I just lose everything. No, I don't lose everything. Okay. I don't know, guys. I'm not in a good position here. I'm very much not in a good position. Let's just take. I don't know. I actually don't know. I do not know what to do. I guess if they take, I could go here. And then they just redefend their piece. I mean, then I'm just down a free piece. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, folks. Here, takes. It's not looking good. I mean, I can go here, I guess. I can also just castle and just be down an entire piece. And I'm about to be down an exchange. All right, I think I have to take this. I mean, I'm still down an entire piece and an exchange. I just messed this up very, very, very bad. Really, really bad, yeah. I mean, obviously this is defended, but they're up an entire rook, so... It's not looking good, folks. It's not looking good. Not playing like a nearly 1600 player right now, unfortunately. But like I said, it's been Armageddon trying to get my Wi-Fi back in my house. So the fact that we have it now, honestly, is just a blessing. I'm just going to continue and, hope for the best. That's okay. I get that you're trying to trade off the queens, but like, I don't know. That doesn't seem that good of a move, but I guess I just go here. Are they just going to trade? Yeah, they're probably just going to trade. No. Takes. That would be terrible. Terrible. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm in a completely awful position right now. Just absolutely abysmal. And there's not much I can do about it. Here takes... No. I guess I can just go like here. They can also check me here. I just go back. Now can I go here? If I push... Yeah, let's push. If they push, that's fine. If they take, I'll take with my rook. And actually, taking with the rook, of course you can get out of it with check. I go here. Takes. So I don't know. It's not completely over. Okay, that's weird. I guess they didn't. Yeah, they didn't even have to take. Now they're threatening this move. And yeah, it looks like I'm just completely cooked here. Not gonna lie, looks like I'm cooked, ladies and gents. I have no moves in this position. Absolutely no moves. No moves at all. Here, they're just gonna go here, here. Check, and then they just win my rook. I could try to run away. If I try to run away, they're gonna take. If I do something like this, they're gonna check here. Okay, maybe this is not super bad. Let's see. I don't know. It's all bad. It's all bad at the end of the day, though. This is not a good position to be in. Check here. At least there's no check on this file. Or this rank. But not ideal. I mean, obviously they can't take. Now I'm actually threatening to take. No, but then I would just still be down a piece. So that would not be good. Ooh, that's a fun little in-between move. And my only move is to move into the attack. So I guess I got to do that. Now they're probably going to take. But the whole reason I moved my queen here is so that when they take, they're not attacking my queen. I'm also down on time, of course, as usual. I mean, there's no immediate checks in the position. They have a dark square bishop and a queen on dark squares. So now they go there. Okay, there's just check. I could also take with the with the bishop, which just seems very stupid. But then there's just this check, and then they... No. But then I can come back. No, I can't. So I think I actually have to just like try to escape in the corner, and it's just not looking good, folks. It's not looking good. Come in with the rook. You could probably like sack it or something at some point. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. They're almost definitely going to check me here. Almost certainly. And honestly, even if they went here and I took, like, they're still... I feel like they're still like winning somehow. Because then you have, okay, yeah. Just cut off the squares for my king. That's fair. I suppose that makes sense. Here, if they check me, I have to block. Could also go here. And then if they check me, I have this move. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Not looking good at all. If I take... I feel like taking is bad. Ay. Let's go here. I don't know. I actually have no idea. Can't check me. They're going to check me this way. I'm going to move here. They're going to discover check me, which is actually a double check. I'm going to move here. They can just take, and I take. And, you know, then they can check me here. I go back. No, I can't even... No, I'm just cooked because of this bishop. This bishop's too strong. Yeah, there's that. It's coming in, and my only move is this. And this is a double check. I guess I can move here. I don't know. Yeah, so I could take and lose my rook. There's no back rank whatsoever. Or I could go here and probably still lose my rook. Yeah, I would still lose my rook. Oh, no. Yeah, I can't take because it's double check. Ay. This is really, really bad, folks. Really, really bad. Terrible use of this opening. Actually, just awful. You know what's funny is I actually got a book about the Alekhine's defense, and I have not read it yet. Shame on me. I know. I can't even check the king. Yeah, I mean, that's also a move. And then you're actually just going to promote. So that's super cool, dude. I don't think I can even stop the promotion. Or that. Or that. And that's just going to be checkmate. Good game to my opponent. Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. All right, they decided to do it with the rook. You could do it either way. Oh, man, 6 mistakes. Oh, my goodness. Not the best way to come back from a hiatus. But you know what? Win or lose, it's time. Look at this graph! Let's look at this graph, guys. What do we got here? Wasn't even close. Was never even close. I played with a 49% accuracy. Holy crap, that's bad. Okay, let's see where I went wrong here. God, my opponent didn't play that well either, but so that's my first mistake. This is theory, guys. Okay, it is theory. Let's be real here. They take, this is also theory, and I'm going to take, this is also theory, and I'm supposed to go here. Okay, good to know for the future, because why? Because if they trade off, I can take with the knight. And if they take my knight, well, obviously I take the queen. So, yeah, instead I went there. And I was supposed to do this immediately instead of kicking the bishop. And, okay, I guess this is a good position to kick the bishop. And I was supposed to take here. But then I was supposed to immediately take this knight, which goes against kind of my ideas in the opening. But, okay, check. Forced to block. And then what? Then I go here. And they go here, and then I just take the queen, and then we just play chess, I guess. Yeah, they could check me, I guess, as well. It's not the best move, though, but nah, yeah, you can just, like, take things. Like, what do you mean? And then they can just run away, and I would take this pawn. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on there, but I guess it's not terrible for me. But instead of that whole thing, let's go back. Instead of that, I played this move, and that was a mistake. And just really bad move after really bad move here. Should have just developed the queen. And I don't know why I took this thinking that was like, it was like an even trade, but it just was not. Like, there's nothing about that was even. They did want me to play this move, and then they just go here, and then I'm just completely down a piece. I go here, trying to stop whatever attack is happening. I would take, and then then we would play more chess, I guess. But I'm just in a completely losing position. After, okay, already I'm pretty losing, but this is like a terrible mistake. And just the idea that I had just was not good at all. At all. They actually wanted me to trade off the queen here. Oh, because if I didn't, there's mate in 3. There's mate on the board. What should they have done? Check here. And it's just, wow. And there's no way to stop it. Insane. Okay. Wait, but check. What about like, oh, if I go here, there's this. And that would also be mate. There's no other way to, yeah, there's literally no other move. So yeah, obviously if I go here, that's just mate in 1. So the slowest way is to do this. Wow. My opponent did not see that. Instead, they went f3, which is just, you know, kind of a nothing move. I guess it stops the checkmate, but whatever. It wasn't really a real threat anyways. And then we just keep playing, but I was supposed to take here. I mean, it's just not looking good, folks. I'm supposed to give up the bishop. Wow. Okay. And then, but bro, okay. So it's just, I mean, it's just completely over. There's just nothing that, at this point, there's not much point for me to even analyze this at this point. But I guess I played some like okay moves. But yeah, this is just checkmate. And there you go. That's how you lose in chess in 29 moves. I guess that'll do it for this video. I don't really know what else to say about that. That was a pretty awful game by me. I played like literally like a 1200 in this game. Let's look for some better ones in the next one, but that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, please make sure to come back tomorrow because I will be right here. This has been Chess Plays Gabe, the channel where I get absolutely demolished, destroyed, brutally frame-mogged in chess, or sometimes possibly win. Is anyone still saying that, by the way? Whatever. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Subscribe. Do the thing. Peace. Bye-bye.